Can you drop another gate, please? Warlock.
I got you. Is the stone still? Is someone summoning it?
Oh no, I'm here. I'm summoning someone else. Dash wants an invite. Should I invite him or?
Yeah, of course. Numbnuts. We gotta hurry up. We want to pull. I don't want the first day of our mythic team, even though it's optional, to be late, which it's already 2 minutes late and irritating me. So.
Well, I've
Let's
been
pull.
for 15 minutes. I just never got an invite.
Yeah, almost slow as fuck. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll put that in your file.
Going in.
If we have at least one Detton's here, so we can just clear this crap.
Still missing what? Lido and Bubble.
Lido's like half AFK, so.
Bubble's also online.
Lido's AFK.
No way.
Never happened.
Where is he going?
He goes away, and then these.
Back up,
We're
back
gonna
up,
get
back up.
ads. Yeah, come on back. By the
Yeah.
door.
Detonate here.
I'm here.
Well, you're here, but I meant like you're not in front of me to take the brute force attack that's coming at my face.
Oh, gotcha. That's what she said.
Ooh.
Homes are actually selling right now.
Give
Might be
Det.
able to make shit.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, I don't have it. Almost lead.
To your arrival. Let's see. Who have we here?
Yay, here we go, raid time.
Wayward Prince, of course. The deposed accuser, ever so earnest. And our mutinous former general. Along with a contingent of mortal rabble eager to meet their end. We tire of your
Did everyone get their bonus roll tokens?
face.
Yep. Ha 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 ha.
Shut up, go.
Luster from you not so long ago.
What? They're from Torghast.
So we're funneling loot to me, right, Eva?
Oh yeah, totally. No.
Sweet.
Perhaps I was too lenient. I am, after all, known for...
I need the cloak and the boots off the first boss.
Let us begin your atonement with a suitable
More minutes of role play and we start.
Oh, hey, big boys.
Yeah.
Fighty boys.
How many of these can I survive at once?
Oh god.
Pull more so I can pad.
Fair enough.
I like your style, dude.
Thank you for the mention.
It actually is beneficial to pull both at the same time so that we don't waste decurses.
Love it.
If you have a curse, please decurse the tanks and healers.
Yeah. Fuck the DPS. We're expendable.
Those will come together. Stand by.
Hello.
I'm not about that life.
You might as well stop decursing at this point because we're about to have. Oh, never mind. Apparently they recast it. Oh.
These auto pull, I guess.
Yeah.
What decursed everybody all at once?
I would say I'm not quite that awesome.
You don't have mass spell.
It's like an opposite of
Mass
Arcane Torment.
decurse.
Mass decurse. That's OP.
I mean, it used to have a totem for
That's
it.
true.
Let it stone scan. Okay. So how are DKs doing this expansion?
Really fucking good.
They're overpowered.
Oh, that was a loaded question.
Like, why? Because the top two deeps are DK.
Tuning week is coming.
Yeah, I'm about to get fucked.
Lock closet down, please.
Yes, indeed. Let's get our other tank in and our OP healer, please. And
Yeah, I need to change counts real quick.
Got some images in the Mythic channel.
Kinky.
Logs are going, by the way, I did remember.
Sweet.
someone. Does everyone like all the extra goodies you have to buy for raiding there?
Kinda,
Eternal
yeah.
Grace or Celestial Guidance, Kami?
Celestial.
Well, I almost gave you Eternal Grace. That's
So Gog, did you pay this other frost mage Karagrin to focus magic you?
no. He did it without me
Hello?
bitching. Hello.
I told you I'd do it for 2 million gold.
I hear an Amathi.
I also hear an Amathi.
Wait, focus magic is delicious.
I'm sorry.
He's arcane, so he doesn't want it.
Everyone summoned in? No.
Yeah, I needed a town swap, so.
I got you.
Open trade with Sargnark for flasks.
No, don't do that.
I have them, but Gal
Hey,
can
like-
totally trade me in order to help distributing them.
Emma, give them to Sarg.
Or
Where are you
I'm
at?
gonna
There you
give.
are.
Here.
Oh,
I totally just gave a whole bunch to iClap. Well, iClap, you're helping hand them out. Everyone try to iClap. iClap for a flask. Give people 2 each.
No power of this world can trample the pure of spirit.
Can you promote the tanks, please?
For some reason, that's not showing up as an option for me. I had the
Pass.
same issue last night as it didn't show up as like an option. You can
Pass
trade
me
me for a flask. Or iClap. If you're an alchemist, try to, redeposit your spare in the guild bank again if you would, so we can use them for, other things, please.
Spare what?
If you are an alchemist, please put the one you do not use back in the guild bank, because if you're an alchemist, you only need one for the night.
They stack.
Okay, while you guys are doing that, we're gonna try and explain this real quick. I'm assuming everyone looked in the Mythic panel and saw the images, right? This is an alteration to the original Mythic strat due to the data I got from the normal run. So this is how we're gonna do it now. Tanks, obviously, it's already marked where you're gonna be putting it, or where you're gonna be tanking them at. For everyone else, okay? We're gonna be directly behind the boss, and we're gonna move every time he casts Echoing Screech. Just like image 2. Okay. Range, you need to make sure you're at least 15 yards away from him, because he does this blind swipe ability at random, and you will get smacked by it if you're within 15 yards. It's a cone, so melee have to dodge it. You guys just need to sit out of range. All right. So when we're doing the movements, okay, these are going to be called, and they're going to be pretty much moving as one. All right. We're going to move around the pillar and start attacking them from the front. until he does his ear-splitting screech. Then we're going to LOS, and then we're going to reset back behind him. That's what those images depict as best I can, right? The other thing we're going to have is the descent drops, as you saw on normal. We are going to stack them as close to the walls on either side. I do not care, but as close to the walls as possible. In order to save
Those are
space.
decent drops.
Yeah, those. In order to
Decent.
descent. Ah, shut up. I need to go back to English class. Anyway, in order to maximize space, okay, as we start dropping those pools on there, if you are at full health, these things only tick for like 5k a second, right? So like a second or two before it drops, step into the pool and drop it on top of the other pool. Does that make sense? That way we can save as much space as possible. They do not stack, at least they didn't on normal. So if there's 5 pools stacked, you're still only going to get 1 tick of damage, not 5 ticks. When it comes to the transition part, okay, when he drops down in the center, we're all going to stack up on the tanks, both of which are going to be marked, and they're going to lead us in a little dance around the pillar, LOSing him as much as possible. Okay?
All the time. LOSing him all the time when he's casting, because if not, we will drop shit on the ground.
Yeah.
And that is no bueno.
If we burn this pillar on the left, okay, we can use the pillar on the right. The images still hold true. It's just we're going around the right side instead of the left side. Does that make sense? Pretty easy. Otherwise, there's not much changes from normal other than the echoing screech cast. It might take a pull or two to get the hang of it, but it should be an easy kill. Any questions? Okay, cool. I did my part.
Healers, I have tentative healing cooldowns up. I looked at logs from other guilds, and I basically took the timers where I saw the largest damage spikes. So I just threw in your actual raw output cooldowns. So if you've got damage reductions on the raid, feel free to use them as you need them. And if you find better locations for things, give me feedback so we can adjust those cooldowns, because we want to get an idea of where our damage patterns are so we can then convert these cooldowns over to our templating for the mythic cooldowns. So if you're like, man, that one at 140 was like super bad and we need more, those are the types of things. Try to recall, like, hey, it didn't look like this was a good time, this was a better time, or how accurate the timers are for our own kill. This is all based on the boss timer abilities, so the numbers should be relatively accurate, but we may need to adjust a little bit. So just give me feedback on if we need to adjust something so we can get some consistency in preparation for going forward on Mythic. And that goes for all of the cooldowns we use tonight for Heroic. I'm going to favor using, except for when I know when like a DR will work, like on Huntsman, there'll be a couple where we will use the DRs. I'm just kind of slotting in just output cooldowns.
Evo, so your first picture is confusing me. So basically I'm going to pull him and tank him the way he faces us right now, and you guys are going to have to all go around on pool?
Yeah, we can get close to him. We can literally...
That's okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I mean...
Okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah, we're just going to go with this. I can make adjustments if needed, but for now, this is what a lot of the harder core people were doing. So we're just going to mimic it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I can't promote them. I mean, I can promote them to assistant, but it won't let me promote them to main tank.
You need them to be assist first.
I'll do
What's
it.
the which pillar are we using first?
This one that I'm on, by the demonic portal.
Okay.
Drop
go.
markers, go.
What'd you say, Alma?
I said, do we need to drop any additional markers?
No.
Yeah,
Just
we
make-
can gate on pole. That'll actually be
Tanks,
rock solid.
mark yourselves with something.
Yeah, are we lusting pole?
Yes.
Was there a feast and I missed it?
No,
Uh,
doesn't look like it.
there is a feast. Hold on. I do have that. I forgot. I was getting the healing stuff set out. Here we go.
Yo, we're not Vanticing for this? Get
Okay.
I say, I should have the flask, the cauldron recipe by next week to make or by Sunday to make things easier. I need to finish off my avowed rep so that I can craft them, because rep sucks.
Do you need me to make any?
Do you have the cauldron recipe already?
I do.
And both aspects?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Materials needed because you need avowed and. Well, why didn't you say that when I was sitting there going, I can't craft the cauldron yet, and crafting 40 fucking individual flasks?
I mean, that was really cool of you to make all those flasks.
Thanks, Pepper. Thanks.
Well, you still have to craft them, don't you?
So there's this neat little tool where you can look up and guild all the crafters and what they can make.
It doesn't really work for the legendary recipes I found.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Where's the raid going to be standing and DPSing?
We're taking the gate, so we're going to be at green.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the range DPS are chilling where we are, basically.
Range will be about here, where the triangle is. Basically where the boss is standing.
Battle shout.
And you'll sting on pull, you said, right?
Yes. Well, once boss moves to position, which is, soon. Okay, cool. Everyone's ready? Tanks on you guys.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't.
I did.
Oh, echolocation's out.
I'm gonna have to find that keybind.
Full.
Just use script for it for now.
Screech, LOS. Yeah, if we stand closer to the pillar ranged, we can just get out of the way when he does the fucking LOS. When he does that fucking ball thing, so we don't have to dodge where they are.
Goes out. Shriek.
No. Dodge.
He's immune right now. Just dodge.
Dodge.
And stay line of sight as best you can.
LOS, LOS, LOS.
That's not.
Phase.
Yeah.
We have no room for you guys.
I know.
Yeah, we're probably gonna want to LOS over on this side now.
That is that.
We're gonna probably have to wipe it.
Alright.
Res that and we can at least practice positioning.
Breach, hide.
You don't. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
you don't do that? My bad.
Not that one.
If-
Not echoing.
if
He's
you-
bloody.
if you move over so that you're basically lining a corner, it'll bounce so you don't have to dodge the thing when it hits you.
Understood.
It's basically what you can do.
I'll really explain after we're done. Just keep fighting. For now.
Yeah, my bad. All the words are kind of the same.
So in phase 2, every time someone hits the disc, that causes the blood pool, from what I understand.
Yes. So basically, if you do eat a disc, run to a wall immediately because you have 3 seconds to get to a wall before he jumps on you. So nothing happens immediately when you hit the disc. You have time to get the fuck out. So if you eat a disc, run to a wall. And so yeah, what I was saying for like LOSing and moving for the echoing shriek, which is that the white sonar beams, is just if you clip over into the pillar, you can just kind of easily clip over, because the pillar is going to cause them to bounce away from us. So if we're over towards that direction, we don't have to move as much to dodge.
Yeah, I just got confused on the words because there's like echoing shriek,
Do not
ear splitting
release,
shriek.
guys. Do
It's
not
right
release
here.
in what's called. It's still faster.
Where you did say the stacked blood pools are only 1 stack, right? Not 5.
Right. Okay.
All right.
So I already saw a bunch of screw ups. So how it is, guys, okay. He's gonna cast Echoing Screech twice before phase 2, and he's gonna do Ear Splitting Screech. Ear Splitting is the LOS one twice. So how this works is the reason we're stacked here, right, is because we're baiting the Echoing Screech to come towards this direction. As soon as he starts casting it, everyone moves around here to this side of the pillar, and you stay here and DPS him from this angle until Ear Splitting Screech comes out and we have to LOS. Once that is done, we make our way to our original position back here and we rebait the next echo. Does that make sense?
So Evo, ear splitting screech is that shit we drop the blood, right? If you get hit.
No, Ear Splitting
Yes.
is
yes,
the one.
You're right. No, he's right. Ear splitting shriek. If you're inside, you'll leave behind a puddle of.
Yes, if you do not LOS that one, you will leave behind a puddle of shit. Can we get a Warlock Stone down to get our Demon Hunter?
We don't have to LOS the screech then. Like you just said, we can actually have line of sight on that boss and do damage.
Echoing.
Yeah, echoing
The
screech.
echoing, you do not have to LOS, but what we want to do is move it from basically one side of the pillar to the other because we want to bait it towards the back so that we can then kind of pillar over to this side and not have to get eaten by the white discs. So it's a baiting mechanic so that we know where the discs are going to go.
Because if we bait it this way, once we're on this side, we're shielded from those discs, right? They'll come bouncing around, and we should relatively be safe. Minor movements. That's it. Then he'll do Ear Splitting. We LOS. Once he's done, you reset and get ready to rebait the echoes.
That said, we do not really have to be that far back as where Triangle is. We can be like up here much closer so that we don't have as much movement.
As long as you're not within 15 yards, because he does a frontal cone. Randomly, to melee.
Yes.
So, as long as you're outside that cone range, you're fine.
Yeah, it depends on where he's taking, but like we don't have to be like 40 yards.
Mhm.
So that's a lot of movement.
So, any questions on that? I want to make sure everyone's good on it.
I'm gonna, if you're okay with it, I'm gonna drop a world marker for all the bloods to run in stack 2, and then I'll move it after each one.
That's fine.
All right, so all the first bloods are going to blue. You stand on top of each other.
Yep. Okay.
Logs should be working now. Sorry, I didn't turn on combat logs in game.
I've got the first wipe if you want it.
Why would that matter, Emma? It's only
Because they do it's a radius thing. You'll take double hits once they descend.
Yeah, so you're not all running to a stack.
That's what I
point.
just asked.
Oh,
that's what I was confused
Right,
about.
that's why I was like, I think we misunderstood. We're not all running to the same stack point. We're saying that if there is red shit already on the ground, you can run into the red shit to drop your red shit on top of it.
Yep.
The puddles
So
don't double
there-
hit, but the character that creates the puddles when they hit you will double hit people.
Yes, so
Correct.
all three of you are stacking, you'll double hit each other with the AoE, but you can
Ah.
go onto a puddle that's already there so that we preserve room.
It doesn't matter if there's already 2 puddles dropped on top of each other. It doesn't cause.
Nope.
Correct.
It still only
Copy.
counts for 1.
So always go to red then.
But the initial but the initial AoE is bad. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Run to
let's
other
go.
red that's already there. Anyway. Healers, how was healing cooldowns? Do we need all of them? Do we need to adjust anything?
Too early
Let
to
me know
tell.
if there's any major changes. Well, sometimes it'll just be like, man, that was like blatantly wrong. All right, everyone's ready? Thanks on you guys.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Echoes, get out. Get to the wall. Somebody came back too early.
Yeah, somebody did not get out. This is where you bait to the pillar or move to the pillar so you can keep DPSing.
Echoes, go to a blood that's already there.
LOS this. LOS, LOS, LOS.
Why do we have blood right under the boss?
Someone didn't get their. Someone hit a echo.
Echoes, go stand in a previous red.
Everyone stack over by the triangle to bait the echo. Good.
God dang it.
Echoes, go stand in a previous red.
I still feel like we have to LOS this, even the echoing screech.
No. People are hitting the echo disc, which is
Yeah.
causing them to get feared, stand still, and then drop blood.
No.
Alright, he's immune.
So just dodge. Remember, if you get hit by a disc, try to run away.
They can't run if they
towards
get
the
hit by it.
wall. You do have a little bit of time.
Line of
LOS.
sight.
LOS him?
Yeah, you do. You have 3 seconds. It fears you for 3 seconds, but the shit drop after 6.
Line of sight. Line of sight.
Oh, bullshit.
I guess I'm gonna turn them around.
We're
Yeah.
just inverting it here.
Yeah, invert it. Stand towards the triangle right now.
Go stand in a previous red.
Move around the pillar. Do not hit these discs.
Go stand in a previous red.
Hide, LOS, LOS, LOS. Go back towards triangle to bait.
Etton's down. Res.
Is that already got a res going?
Get in the red. Get in the red. Yeah.
He's
Fine.
echoing, but he's kind of
These
wonky.
people are out of position.
Yep.
High energy.
Just be careful on these discs. Go to other
Get in the red. Fine.
LOS.
We need a new home.
Just find an LOS spot.
There's kind of some space over this way.
Dash. Same temperature. Same temperature. Same temperature. Same temperature. Same temperature. High temperature.
Echoing LOS.
Same temperature.
Remember, you don't have to be like right humping LOS. You don't have to be immediately behind a pillar in order to be out of LOS.
Same temperature. Same temperature. Same
I think if we really.
Where'd you stand? Fuck.
Actually, I think there's probably more room if we go over to where the diamond is. I just moved it. It's like directly opposite.
Yeah. If we really focus on stacking reds, it'll make intermission infinitely easier.
Yeah, it's just gonna take a little bit of time to clean it up. I know that I derped a fear and got an extra red, and I'm not the only one that did that. So we gotta just fix those kind of things, and I'll take away a third of it.
That'll be more than a third.
Probably. I'm being nice.
We need to wipe Alma.
Yeah, we do.
What markers aren't we using?
I'm gonna
I mean,
reset
we're not
them.
really doing any, reusing any, but we'll drop a couple just so in case we need to call like a new location, we can do that.
Well,
I think a big thing that will help though is people trying to during intermission trying to LOS like further away from the pillars. That way, if you do make an oopsie, you're not dropping the shit right on top of the pillars. So like we always want to stay as like closer to edges, closer to the shit that's already there, just in case.
Well, I mean, realistically, you only need 3 blood drop spots, right? Like, the 3 people get it,
Yes,
they drop
but
it.
I'm talking about during
No,
the
I'm
intermission
aware of
phase.
that. Yeah. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just the blood that goes out. 3 people get it. We only need 3 spots to drop it. So instead of telling people, hey, pick a spot on the wall, there's 3 markers. Go and stand on one of the 3. Drop your spot, and we should never have any blood outside of that. Or am I crazy on that? I think I
No,
understand the
you're
spell
not.
now.
Okay, Alma, are you comfortable calling the movements based on the world markers? I put a triangle and an X down. Okay, that's what we're gonna use, guys. So if she calls a marker and you're not in that relative position, melee or range, move to it. Because too many people getting hit by discs and other crap. We need to move
I'm
properly.
gonna
and
drop
bait
a
them.
spare just on this other side in case we need to flop the room.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put moon and square over here.
Okay, and then we gotta
Purposes.
hurry up.
All right, feast is going down. Eat your food.
That makes sense. You get blood on you. Star orange, purple. Yellow, orange, purple. Pick one of the 3 that someone else isn't at.
All right, everyone should be eaten by now.
Yeah, Bubble, this is why we should all be staying together so that you can heal.
Just waiting on 2 people. All right, everybody's ready. Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, everyone should be triangle side.
Yellow, orange, purple.
Honestly, we are gonna need to put those closer. If
I didn't realize we were going that far away.
Yeah, I'm moving purple over here. So if you can make it to the 3 that are already there, cool. All right, moving to X.
Move.
Or yellow, orange, purple.
Where are the range supposed to be? Because we got people out of line of sight.
Everyone should be at X. Everybody should be at X.
Now you should
Alright,
LOS.
Now we're LOSing. And then we're moving back to triangle. Back to triangle. Because we're gonna bait the echo the fucking white things again.
Yellow, orange, purple.
Getting ready to move to X. Somebody dropped shit kind of in our
Yep.
pathway. Moving
Okay.
to X.
Yellow, orange, purple.
So after this intermission, we're gonna swap to the square.
Melee is full.
I'm moving back to these.
Yeah.
No.
LOS, LOS, LOS.
Dodge.
I mean, it's better.
Yeah, we're improving. It's fine.
Try to group up over by the moon one if you can, just for healers. LOS, now is the time to LOS. Remember, you do not need to be humping a pillar. I'd rather you go far away and get hit by a white disc where you're not going to drop blood somewhere.
Fine.
LOS. Stay away from the pillars. We've already got shit on our pillars. LOS.
Line.
Alright, we're going to blue. Our spots are kind of blocked, but we're just gonna have to pass through the pillars, or the puddles. We're gonna move to moon after the echoing bait. Can we move the boss a little bit further?
Move to reds. Move to reds.
Just make 3 new spots on the wall, same orientation as the previous 3.
This is where you're on
This pathway. Well, I mean, I was trying to put him like towards the pillars, so that we had the same orientation, just flipped. But now he's sonaring the wrong direction anyway. So basically, we want, him back in the middle there.
Well, now he's on blood, so.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna move into moon now. We're gonna go to moon.
Line, line,
Okay,
line.
okay. There's no fun over there. Yeah, so the boss is always going to be sitting on the inside of the pillars. We never want him outside the pillars. It's always going to be boss in the
Get
middle,
the red. Get
Raid
the
on
red.
the outside.
Yeah, there's just nowhere to go though, so.
Well, just gotta find a hole. Like, we got blood everywhere. Just gotta find a hole.
Killer hug.
Alright, range, please try to stay near the blue side if you're coming out, so that way healers can heal you. Make sure you put your red in the shit that's already there. LOS, 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 LOS. Collect it blue, collect it blue.
No.
Again, we gotta try to LOS far away from the pillars. We have very little space left, so please try to maximize your space. I think we're actually going to have more space going back to our original orientation and LOSing on the left side.
I agree with that.
So, a new moon is now over near triangle. Everybody look at it. Lito's standing on it right now with his square. I think that that'll be the best side to go.
One more
based on where
shriek.
I see the blood drops. LOS. We're recollecting at triangle. The original lineup we had. Position that direction. Try to keep the boss in between the pillars if at all possible. Range may need to go a little bit further back to be out of the cone. He's going to do the AoE shortly, so make sure you're 15 yards away. Make sure you're at triangle to bait. He's about to cast the discs. Alright, he's casting disc. Move to the moon. Move to the moon. Move to the moon. Move to the moon. Not the X. We're going to the moon. If you want heals, go to the moon.
Wave of blood.
Alright. We got 6 seconds until LOS. We will be going back to triangle after this. LOS. LOS at moon. LOS at moon.
Lito's down. Can we get him up?
LOS.
We don't have one. You just gotta...
Do your best to spam Deton. Everybody reset to triangle.
Drop in,
Go taunt
just
swap.
be in the circle, stay in the circle.
Red's into red.
Evo, you can taunt for the next bite.
Triangle. Everyone should be at triangle. We're about to move back to moon. We're at triangle now. We're about to move back to moon.
Bite in
Move
3,
to
bite
moon.
in 3, taunt Evo.
Move to moon. Alright, DPS.
Going down. Nice, purgatory.
Some melee be ready to taunt. He's LOS, LOS, LOS. Dots will kill him. Nice job.
Nice.
Super clean.
That was our cleanest kill yet on him.
Messy. We'll clean it up, but at least he's down.
From there, we can reach the
Ooh, gold.
flow into the maw.
If we are to have any chance against Annapolis, we must deprive them of his most prized possessions. I know the path we must take to reach them.
Type harder. Do it. Arr.
Just getting that celebratory heavy bag workout right now.
Alright, Sludge Fist next.
Alright. Yeah, totally gonna go to Sludgefest. It's gonna be the best, guys. The best.
Huntsman?
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Huntsman.
That's left, right?
Yep.
That's left.
I follow Lido.
Lido doesn't know this raid.
I mean,
Lido
look at the
knows
map, it's this
everything.
way, so
Lido and my raid went
Listen,
through the
I'm
mirror
gonna tell
instead
you
of
something
dropping
right
down.
now. This is what Lido likes. You gotta make sure you aggro all the yellows.
Don't worry, I will.
Just blame it on Combust.
Vision obscured?
Yeah, you
You
either
gotta
need to
be-
be in melee range.
I still couldn't fucking find it.
Oh, there's my load. I just blew it all. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes.
Yo, Oreo, how noticeable is it raiding with being with an enhanced shaman as opposed to without?
Approximately
Sorry,
1%
the
better.
pictures for Huntsman are not nearly as cool.
Because Alma made them, not me.
They're 180 pixels.
No, because Alma actually made them instead of Evo stealing them.
I didn't steal them. I made those.
I totally
Don't hit
Hey
that.
guys,
traps.
the traps hurt, and you know it. So just stay away from traps.
I don't know what the trap was.
It's pretty
It's the
nice.
giant red things that people keep on running into.
Lol.
I don't want to sound too optimistic, but we might be able to clear this week.
That's cute.
That'd be world third. Let's do it.
What? Beautiful homeless man cleared it, or whatever that guild name is.
Indestructible?
I don't think it's indestructible. It's like beautiful homeless man. I gotta look it up.
That's Asmongold's guild.
Oh, is indestructible? No. Oh, unwealthy homeless man killed it. That's who it was.
whoever's healing me, you're doing God's work right now.
It
Also
sucked,
me.
Narc.
I am also doing God's work.
Damn. That dude has the blue Brewfest Stein. I wish I had that. Uh, I DC'd.
Great.
Did you step on too many traps?
I jumped off the cliff and landed on a trap and it DC'd me.
Oh, I hate all of you.
I hope
Nah,
you get
like
stuck in queue.
Nope, no queue. Logging back in.
More people are gonna die from freaking hitting traps.
Hunting pack. He keeps the beast starved for flesh, put an end to the hound mentality. That's how advanced to the lower level.
Oh, sure.
It's too far away.
Is your keyboard gonna be okay, Alma?
No, it's not.
At this point, she's poking right through the desk.
Fucking abusing that thing. That's why you have to hit it so hard, because you hit it so hard.
You want to know the
she has
real
to go
kicker?
through the
Not
cat.
even me hitting it hard.
Wait,
Aw.
I'm gonna tell you a little something about Ama. That's not a
Really
mechanical
powerful.
keyboard. She's using a membrane keyboard. It's still that loud.
I'm just that strong, y'all.
Yeah, Cherry MX actually reached out to her to see how to make the keyboard louder.
Wait, is that what this channel? Is that where you got the channel name?
What?
Hit it harder
Hit
and
it very
faster.
hard. No, hit it very hard and very fast is a quote from the original Anixia kill video back in class.
It's a Daft Punk song.
Oh,
Come
yeah, I
on now.
remember that.
You know,
Yeah.
hit it very hard and very fast. More dots. Throw more dots.
And that's why she hits her keyboard very hard and very fast.
You really
Exactly.
took that to
Totally.
heart.
She got it.
Hey, did anyone get this necklace yet off this boss and just completely forget to use it every time they're out
I mean,
in the
in
open
case
world?
nobody noticed, the little Discord icon for this guild server is the throw more dots animation from picture from that original video. Because I'm that kind of nerd.
All right.
Okay.
Let's kill this bastard.
Yeah, get summons. I'm gonna speed up this explanation as well as best I can.
Can we
Okay,
also
so
get
Hey,
a
once again, there are
prepare?
pictures in the Mythic channel, so please look at them for positioning while he explains.
Oh, those are cute.
I know.
yeah, I
aren't
know,
they?
right? Okay, I'll explain it best I can. So basically, Altamore is going to be tanked on Skull for pretty much the entire fight. All right, this is going to be just like normal. He has the abilities of Sin Seeker, and he has the multi-shot. So during Sin Seeker, if you get targeted by it, you're going to stand the hell still, and everyone else is going to dodge you. All right, multi-shot, we're going to be spread all around the boss, so that no one gets face blasted by multi-shot, or the entire raid doesn't get face blasted by multi-shot. All right. Now, for this first ad, he's pretty much going to be stacked right with him this entire time. This ad is going to do Vicious Lunge. We are going to be practicing for Mythic on this to train your muscle memory. So what's going to happen is when he casts Vicious Lunge, whether it's melee or ranged, you are going to move the debuff into melee range. And when I say into melee, it doesn't mean on top of the boss. It means so that the edge of your circle is just touching the melee members. All right. Melee's job is to soak, or is to help soak that. This is in prep for Mythic, because Mythic has an added mechanic that makes that viable. So we'll leave it at that. The other mechanic he does has to do with tanks. They already know how to deal with it, so I'm not going to explain it. Now, during the second ad, when Barghast comes out, Leto is going to drag him to the moon area, and he's going to tank him there. This is when he does that rip soul crap that the healer's got to watch out for, okay? The other mechanic is he'll spawn shades of Barghast. They're going to spawn roughly where Diamond and Circle are. They always spawn near those cages towards where Barghast is being tanked. So they should always spawn at Diamond and Circle. Hunters, your primary job is to frost trap them when they come out. Mages, if frost traps break, your job is to re-CC them. Okay, when they hit a certain threshold, Amma is gonna call to DPS them. When she does, myself and DK Value, we are gonna grip them into Ultimore. So max range grip. I'm gonna take the diamond one. You're gonna take the circle one. Cool. Hopefully. Okay, cool. So that is our jobs as DKs in this role, is to pull both those ads into Ultimore. And Borgas is never going to move. So that's kind of, we're going to deal with that mechanic. Now, the last and final ad, which is Hecatus, that's the phase we're going to lust on, okay? For Hecatus, whoever's tanking him is going to be in control of the movement. He's basically going to move him around in a nice small circle around the room, okay? And as he goes, the tank that's tanking Altimore will follow along. So we have maximum uptime. We're going to try and maintain our spread as best we can during this. And if you get marked with the debuff, I forgot the name of it. Someone help.
Which
Crushing Stone.
Or Petrifying Howl. That's the one that gets afflicted on players. Okay, if you get that, get to a wall. Because it's a permanent drop and we have limited space. So if you get that debuff, try and get to a wall as best you can. I already understand it slows you, blah, 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 but just do the best you can.
That's one of the reasons why the tanking, positioning, and kiting pattern for that kind of offset from the center of the room, so we can always be running like to a wall behind us, so there's never a very far distance, and it just kind of slowly drags away. But we still want to make sure we're maintaining that spread positioning.
So for the most part, because iClap...
Just don't ever run ahead or else you're going to piss off the tanks.
iClap asks a question. I'm going to try and cover it quick. Melee, we're going to be spread out around Altimore in a circle, okay? Melee is going to be spread around us in a circle.
Ranged are going to be spread around melee in a circle.
Yeah.
That's what he meant to say.
He was asking so he could put a gate down to help the melee get the rock shit out.
Yeah,
it's going to be on the move, so...
At the end, it's basically gonna be like, see where the moon is? That's kind of be where the tank's gonna like start tanking the ad, and we're gonna make a circle around the room. So there's not gonna be any running from the center of the room, because the boss in that phase where we have to run out is not going to be tanked in the center of the room. It's going to be tanked on the edges of the room. Basically, we want to tank him far, like, near an edge of the room, but with enough room to drop the shit on the wall. So, like, we're doing it, like, 1 drop's worth away from the wall.
Yep.
Because we want to be able to... That way we can always spiral in if we needed the space, though that is where we're going to lust, because that ad sucks ass. Healers, tentative healing cooldowns are up. I am aiming most of the kills on this are like 6-minute mark, which means we're looking at like 2 minutes per ad. So I had our first cooldown start at 4 minutes. That probably is not actually going to be when we need it, because that's going to unless we need like the boost like at the end of the previous phase. So judgment call there, really. But these are intended to coincide with every time we move to drop stacks. So we will try to basically be dropping stacks every 30 seconds is how I've kind of structured it. If we need to make those faster based on how our tanks are taking damage, we can adjust from there and spread out cooldowns. So tanks, that's the goal, was that I've scheduled healing cooldowns to be every 30 seconds. So that's kind of what we're aiming for as far as resetting that that buff. But if that is too long, let us know so we can adjust. Or we can try to drop like 1 small stack, you know, before like a big drop. Alright, ready checks going out.
What I've also been watching other guilds do is that they optimize the damage on the CC at, and they use some talents like Shadow Priest talents that does like cleave. So you do main damage to the CC at, like 100% damage, but that damage is also spread around other targets, like main targets, like the boss. So maybe we can also use this like to focus classes only to DPS this at. Like I know also Arcane Mages has something like that. Like they do focus at cleave around these targets.
Yeah, so that's why we're gripping them into the boss so that we can cleave the living shit out of them.
Yeah, but like what I'm saying is that the direct damage that you do to the CC at goes directly to the boss too. So that, for example, you're doing a 100k hit and
Yeah, he's saying since we're doing
50k goes that.
150,000 damage, people that have shared link damage should
Exactly.
have
Okay, well,
the ones direct targeting it.
Maybe that's what we can work
funnel-
on for Mythic. Yeah.
Yeah, to funnel into the huntsman.
okay, let's
I
hit
would say
point.
that's
Waste
something
time.
to see how long it takes for us
Yeah.
to kill them, and we can pull people off as needed. Galk, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, tanks on you guys. Everybody kind of pre-spread around here, around the circle. This is kind of our guidance point. Is this nice little circle on the ground? So pre-spread out. Oh shit, Evo, you didn't drop markers for dropping off the thing. We'll just wing it.
2, 1.
So that red shit needs to go into melee. Try not to get the entire melee, so don't stack on the boss. Good. We do want about 4 people to be stacked in it, though, so that wasn't quite enough. Sin Seekers, stay put.
Good.
Dead enough, 2 stacks now.
Stay put, Sin Seekers. Everyone else dodge. Use personals if you get hit by those Sin Seekers to help mitigate healing. Personals may be necessary in the final phase as well, but they should be up again. So if you use
Damn it!
Get us down.
Resin. We need to get them up quickly so they can move the ad out.
Move the boss away. Move the boss away from the soul.
Everyone heal that soul.
And the tank.
Yeah, and the tank. Well, good kiting. Did not work.
Yeah, he stops eventually.
Well, that's not exactly how we do it. We still have to stack them for cleave. I'm gonna only move the ad out before the cast and bring it back.
It's honestly, it's so much like moving that it's really not worth trying to chase back and forth.
Melee should be on Huntsman the whole time.
Yeah, melee should stay on Huntsman, and then the ad's gonna do its own thing. If you get it close enough to cleave, cool. But if not, it's just gonna be split cleave from dot classes and shit like that.
So I know we had the markers up there for diamond and circle. We're aware that's not where they spawn, right? They spawn with the ad.
It's because Bargas was not on Moon when he had the ad spawn, so they didn't spawn there. Does that make sense?
Gotcha.
It's based on his positioning. If he's at Moon, they will spawn around there. Sometimes it's off a little bit, maybe closer to center, but they'll be right there. Also, Warlocks, make sure you're soul stoning the healers. We're gonna wipe a lot.
This expansion is so weird.
Tell me more.
That was a spread out fight, and I'm a shaman. That's fucking weird. All right, it's just fucking weird.
And one more thing, guys, if you want to change things around, it's better for DK to tank the second ad, because all he does is shadow damage.
Yeah, that's
but
fine.
the movement is the thing.
No,
mean,
the
if
reason
we
we put the
decided
monk
we're
on it
not
for the
moving,
second
yeah,
ad is because of stagger. But if that's not an issue, then
yeah, if we decided we're not moving, we better swap because before each rib, he can basically AMS and take no damage. Where I'm taking like 30k from rib.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's fine. Whatever you guys want to decide to do.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. And you want him on moon, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Soulstone's out. We got a feast. Or are we gonna do our own?
I have it. But then someone told me that I forgot to turn on guild repairs, so I'm doing that. So if anyone else has a feast, you're welcome to drop it while I set the guild repairs on. Before I drop one, did anyone else have one? Doesn't look like it. Okay, here we go.
Quick, eat.
Go ahead and pop second flask if you're close to out.
Touche. I'm glad you reminded me.
All right. Check. Thank you for the swap blast. I appreciate it.
Oh, and might I add, those people that got the vicious lunge on them, good fucking job. You got it like right close enough, but not too close. So good job on that.
So we just kind of put half the circle in the melee group. Is that what you
Yes.
want?
Pretty much. Yep.
Because it applies
Got
a
it.
dot to everybody who soaks. So we don't really want all 8 melee to get it. We want like 4 of them to get it. Without it preferably
Gotcha.
being on the tanks as well. Is
So
that
it
not
was
marked anymore?
perfect.
Let's try.
Ready, set, go.
Yep.
Hold on a second.
Okay. And if it is all magic damage on Barghast, then you guys can definitely swap if he's better for that. We were just trying to figure out which tank would be giving us the smallest adds, and you seemed to do well at it on the normal raid.
Yeah, I mean, I can still do it. It's just more efficient, for magic protected tank to do that.
Yep.
I agree. Tanks are getting hit hard. As a healer, I support that decision.
We sure are.
And then also, I mean, if he's at the higher health due to IMS when the thing pops, then the soul is going to be almost close to 100%.
Lito, I just like you more every time you talk.
All right.
All right. Everybody was ready. Let's go. Healers, the cooldowns are just like approximate, but your cooldowns should be up by 4 or 5 minutes, pending what I told you you're healing. Again, try to use a personal if you have the Sin Seeker arrow. That will help. Nope, into melee, Chroma, into melee.
No, but not on tanks.
Not on the tanks.
You just want to touch just the tip.
I'll grow up.
I don't think you
I
will.
mean, if Evo hadn't said it, I was going to. That's the humor level of our officers.
Alright, I'm taking boss.
Yep.
Hunters, watch the ads are coming in 3,
Healers, add up. Oh, it's almost full. Good job.
See?
Stop breaking the CCs.
That's a starfall.
Someone broke trap.
Oh, it's
All
probably.
right, why are we casting Starfall? Like, there's only 2 targets to hit.
We need another mage to poly.
We might. It might be my blood boil. We might have to move him a little bit. It might have been blood boil.
Might have to adjust some.
It was very fucking close.
There was definitely Starfalls going on, though.
Well, I don't know.
So I didn't say this beforehand. This is my fault. Anything, and I mean anything, that has the potential to AoE or hit those ads, whether it be a trinket, ability, whatever, needs to not happen during Barghast. So it might hurt your DPS a little bit on that specific phase. Don't use anything that could possibly hit it. And then Deton for your blood boil, if you have to move Barghast around a little to not hit them, do what you need to do.
Yeah.
I know I can't tell you not to use blood boil. That's stupid.
Yeah, like if you're in melee and it's a 10-yard range, you're. But if you've got something that's gonna attack like everything in a fucking 40-yard radius around you, that's a no bueno. Once we go to DPS the ads, you're fine. But I mean, melee should all be staying on the boss at all times. Nobody should be on Barghast. Everybody should be staying on the boss.
Yeah. If you're a multi-daughter, you can tag Barghast as long as it doesn't do any cleave. Like, no phantom singularity or some shit. But
Feast is down.
Hey, is there any reason why we can't drag the second beast away from the ads once they spawn?
Yes, we can drag it away from the ads. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, people should not be breaking CC, but I wouldn't want the mage to be spamming poly either.
Right.
Right. Like but that's the thing. Nobody should be attacking the Barghast. I mean, if you have a split cleave ability like a dot, that's a single target. Cool. But if you're doing something that's AoEing the room, that's a no.
I can just move him away.
Until we actually go to DPS.
Do the ads always spawn on the left side near the
They
bear?
spawn on the cages.
they're supposed to spawn on the cages. I don't know why it was spawning.
Yeah, that
there.
time they were split again.
Just make a judgment. They'll spawn near
I
Barghast. So
think that they will spawn on those 2 cages. I don't think they spawn on the same cage. I think they spawn on the cages where like there is shit.
Well, I'm just gonna take Barghast to orange. I'll just take Barghast to orange, and when the shit spawns, I'll take him to moon. It'll be fine.
yeah, that's fine.
You're gonna love it.
All right.
Okay.
Galco, are you ready?
It's gonna be great.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The hunt. Escapes my make them
Good job, Amati. Perfect.
That was almost not enough people. Maybe a little bit closer. It's got to be about 4 people to be super survivable.
Once they're in there, it's up to the melee, me and everyone else to do it.
Yeah. Barghast is up.
nothing escapes my sight.
Soul's up.
And it's low health healers.
Everyone help heal that.
Shades, trap it.
Good heals.
There's 2 shades.
One broke. Someone needs to
They
poly.
both broke.
Poly, there you go.
Oh, that was a
And
clutch
poly. Breaking.
Oh, this is gonna be a bad shade, by the way.
Someone's stunned. I hexed.
Adds up. Heal away. Good luck.
Nah.
Fire CC's breaking.
Someone's hitting those ads.
Just die. Too many
They're
people
a
dead.
mile
Die quickly.
away.
You can see
Die
what
quickly. Do
abilities
not
hitting
release.
them.
Die quickly. Do not release.
Blood plague. Detton.
God dang. That had some range to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, I'll try and help you with this one.
We have
Don't
reses.
release. Don't release. Don't release.
I'm dropping the Jeeves back by the door here. Everybody, please repair.
Guild repairs are active, by the way. So.
Thank you.
I probably didn't set them for high enough though.
Wow.
I'm working on it. I'll set them for higher.
Wow.
I don't know how much a repair bill costs.
About 400.
You're a shaman, you die a lot.
Except for I repair every time I talk to a never have fully broken gear.
Who said that? Who said shaman die a lot? Who's that?
Brew.
A shaman.
I mean, technically right now, out of all the deaths, shamans are running kind of on the low end. So take that.
Okay, let's get feast buff up real quick.
I can only do so many things at once.
I'm sorry. I try hard.
You're welcome to drop the feast yourself.
I don't have any.
I mean, technically this is Galp's
No
job. He's the bank
tango.
officer.
I just leveled cooking before raid.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay, I think I got the cost adjusted upwards, so it should fully cover.
All right. We got that first phase good.
By the way, there were also 3 sunfire breaks.
Okay. Hey, so when this comes out this time, Detton, I'm gonna pull away and see if I can grip one away from you.
Love it.
Whatever's
Yeah,
closer
take
to
it.
you.
Take
Because
it. Like if I have them in purple, basically just take them both to orange, and then I can float toward moon.
And then I'll have my grip back up when it's time to
Waiting
kick
on
their ass.
Pepper?
I need
Okay.
20 seconds. I switched trinkets.
So are we still trying to trap these as soon as we see them, or do you want us to wait for you, to actually move them first? Because there's still time before the cast goes off.
I'm ready.
It's best to be.
Pepper, did you say you have 20-second timer?
Yeah.
I think in 30 seconds, Lita.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get a nice long timer.
Whatever the leftmost one is the one I'm gonna grip. So just
Are we good to go?
Yeah.
Oh, and don't do misdirect on pool, please. We have 2 targets. You're misdirecting everything on me. They all go to me. No need.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The hunt begins. Nothing escapes my sight. Marble, make
Towards melee, towards melee. They're good.
Please don't dance at the end. That could cause more melee than needed to take it.
Good.
Let's get Detton up. We need to get his health up top before the ad
Yeah,
spawns.
we need to keep him full. Thank you, Breach.
All right, heal the Rip Soul, please.
CC.
It broke.
Re-CC, I broke it.
One of them is a frog.
Yep.
Re-CC the other one. There you
Anyone
go.
get the other
Perfect.
one? Thank you. That was too much.
Man, that's a lot of fucking damage.
It is.
I
Well,
think grip
we
breaks
cannot.
Diva.
Yeah, it does. It needs to be CC'd after I grip it.
It says Blood Plague again. I don't know what.
I mean, I think we just need to work on, as soon as they spawn, Detton doesn't hit any buttons, runs the fuck away while they get CC.
Yeah.
I think we need to not try to do fancy shit like gripping and all that. Just CC them where they spawn, and Detton just doesn't hit buttons and runs away.
Maybe what we should do is bubble grips Denton.
I
That's
like
sick,
that.
actually, because it's actually fucking super scary to not push buttons. Because I'm like 10% health 90% of the time.
Cool. Bubble can grip Detton away from the ad spawn. Or any other priest that isn't Bubble, theoretically.
These guys hit fucking hard.
So we had 4 additional CC breaks that weren't those ads that time. Ignore those because that's just sundering from me.
The only CC breaks I actually see on those ads was Detton's.
Yeah.
5 times.
Yeah, the trouble with that is it's a dot. It's like a 30-second dot. So if it touches it once, there's nothing going to happen for 30 seconds.
Is there a feast? Did I miss it?
Oh, fuck.
No, I'm not ready. I'm waiting on you.
I suck.
Can someone else do feast? This is just
Dude,
fun.
I'm managing a lot of shit here.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm telling someone else should be doing it so that you don't have to fucking worry about it. Give me a stack of feast, I'll drop the bitches.
Oh, technically, I gotta see if I have enough mats to make more feasts.
I have everything but the pocked bonefish, unfortunately.
You don't have to have cooking to drop them, right? Just to make them.
I do have them. I can make more. We're good.
Jeeves is still up, by the way.
So we're going with the bubble pulling Detton method.
I like it.
Okay.
Sorry, Bubble.
And one more thing, Detton, right before the first ad dies, so you could transition to the soul with full health, I'm gonna take 2 bleeds and I'm just gonna drop them with my Kyrian potion. That's what I did. That's what I just did this time.
All right, sounds good.
So you don't have to run into that ad with a bleed on you.
I like that. That bleed trucks.
Yeah. All right. Should be good. Thanks on you guys.
Shut your mouth, Val.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
little.
Has your make them bleed.
That should be the last taunt, I think, Lito.
Yeah, I think so.
I have enough foes for everyone. Margot, make them bleed. Your death will not be as
Alright, cards coming out.
I have enough foes for my pets will
Holy fuck.
What just happened?
I have no idea.
Spread him out again, stop.
We wipe. It ate the soul immediately.
Rip. Well, practice CCing
What?
and gripping. Ooh, no.
Oh, I don't think you can. They
Alright,
got
die
blood boil
quickly.
on them.
Yeah, they got plague all over.
Okay, he shot me for 96k.
The fuck?
Nice.
That's not supposed to be survivable.
56 absorbed by my shield and stagger.
Is that
35k 35k overkill? What the fuck was
Is
that?
is that the most recent death
Do not release.
or the
Yeah.
one before? Yeah, the most recent one he had 150% damage increase
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
from eating the soul.
Imagine dying as a brewmaster in 2020.
Hey, they said this is probably this is a really hard boss on heroic right now. So
So I'm just happy to prog because this boss is mathematically impossible currently.
I wouldn't
Okay,
say that.
Ian.
Mathematically impossible. Get the fuck out of here.
Math,
Never been
but we
there.
have to remember Galk doesn't know how to do math. So
It's my math impossible.
Once you
By
get
the
above
way-
10 fingers, you're lost.
I'm gonna say it again, but if healers really want Sin Seeker damage down, a lot of classes can just avoid it via Mage's Ice Blocking, Rogue Cloak, DK AMS, Hunter Turtle. A lot of different things can avoid it.
yes, going back to me saying please use DRs if you get the Sin Seeker on you.
Wait, do
Immunity's
we ice block Sin Seeker or would it be better to
You have
ice
to get
block
out and
the
then
other
ice
one?
block, but you can.
No, what? Sin Seeker's the arrow, isn't it?
Yes, it applies a dot that hits relatively hard.
Yeah,
after it
no,
hits you,
but
so
what's the other spell where Morgor charges at you? Kind
The
of like
vicious
Cloak Tower
lunge.
instead? Isn't that
The
more
vicious
damage?
no, but it only lasts 3 seconds. Since
Yeah,
Seeker
but it
lasts
hits
a shit ton longer.
Yeah, but it hits what 5 people instead of 1.
That one I thought you could take to the edge and immunity if you have one though.
Put it
We'll
this way:
figure it out later.
Vicious
yes,
Lunge.
you can immunity the lunge, you can immunity the Sin. Going to help. So do it. Ready check is out. We're waiting for one person to get ready and then pull the boss. All right, here we go.
They're not gonna call it. They can. Somebody's gonna try to jump in there.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
the hunt begin. I have enough food for everyone. Margot, make them bleed.
Why? Why?
Serious amount of downtime.
Has your name on
What did Bubble?
I have enough food for everyone. Margot, make
Oh, nice.
No, it's because I ice block.
You're probably coiled out.
That's why I said I was running out.
Has enough food for everyone.
Made Bubble all excited.
He just wanted me to be a melee mage.
Has your death will not be as quick as
Take boss. Yeah.
Hello?
There we go. Ripsol should be good.
Shades incoming.
Here they come.
Try to stay spread.
There they are.
They are CC'd. Yay! Progress, guys.
Oh, you point things at me. That's fun. Here we go.
Yeah, let's try to not point the Sin Seekers directly at the wall there if possible.
I can manage.
Soul is up, healers. It's 50%. We got a lot of healing to do. Get on it.
Ads are 20 stacked.
Keep that and
All right.
top off.
Let's rip the ads in.
Tank dead.
Get yours first.
Rip the ads in.
Rip Soul is 0 health.
Use stuns on these. Stun, 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 stun.
Simple much.
Keep kiting, Leto. We got a long way to go.
Alright.
Me and
Alright,
Gawk are ready.
progress. We
Me and
got the
Gawk are
ads
like,
down.
no.
We may want to start rotating the boss a little closer to the ad spot, like kind of like work a shifty triangle thing, maybe, so that we can keep range from Barghast, but also start getting closer.
Are you guys doing heroic?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh fuck! I didn't even know.
Dude, it was in the guild message of the day.
I'm sorry.
And I'm pretty sure I mentioned it when we were doing Mythic Plus last night.
Did you
I
not
was
check
not
our
doing-
guild Twitter? Jesus.
My bad. Well, if you guys need another DPS, let me know.
Yeah. Log in.
Okay,
Send
I'm
me
in a
yourself an
queue.
invite.
Okay, I'm in a queue for. It says less than a minute.
Feast and
Vampiric Embrace doesn't do damage.
Got Lady Inverna down last night with a pug. I learned that you don't have to spam the like spam clicking the things doesn't drop the blood inside the vats any quicker. Yeah, I thought it did. It might have some effect, but not enough to spam it.
We need a food.
Oh, yeah.
How many minutes into the fight did we hit the pulling the ads in?
I don't know because my combat timer broke.
Somewhere around 3 minutes.
Yeah, I need to hold up one of my CDs.
Yeah, my my fire elemental was, and that's a 2.5 minute cooldown, so it could have been a.
Mine was about
5 to
15
6.
seconds away.
Lock closet, please.
Yeah, let's get a summon on
So
Skelly.
we're on Huntsman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pictures are up in the Mythic channel for our. Well, ignore the phase 2-1 because Evo put the markers on a different side of the room than I had thought he was going to. So, but phase 1 and 3 are right. I'll fix phase 2 later.
Here. Waiting to go.
So yeah, when Denton pulled away, like he basically was coming to like Star over here. Leto, just kind of start moving, you know, down this way so that we're closer to where the ads are when we go to pull them in.
I'm moving basically like 45 degrees every time the ads spawn. So I'll be at Star at the second ad spawn.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Thank you. That I needed exactly 20 seconds for my trinkets.
Five, 4.
Are we lusting on pull or saving it?
No, saving it.
Begin. I have enough food for everyone. Margot, make them bleed.
Don't move, don't move. There you go.
This
Avoid.
boat has your name. Nothing escapes my Margot. Make them bleed. I have enough boats for everyone. Margot, make them bleed. Your death escapes my this
Avoid.
Bargat. Nothing escapes my
Remember to try to double dot bar gas
Soul's
if you
up.
can.
Shades coming.
Feel that soul. It's still got a bit left. Be ready for CCs.
Ads are up.
Soul is down.
Re-CC, re-CC, re-CC.
CC.
escapes my
We gotta
Top-
be
top
basically
bit
both.
now.
We need mages who are assigned to backup to just be plain ready to do it immediately. Don't wait. Just both of you try to do it. 100
Yeah,
mage.
I'm not sure if it's doable. Bosses auto attacks, they shouldn't hit for 60k each.
It's pretty ridiculous out here.
will enjoy gnawing your bones. I have enough bones for everyone. Another successful.
Well, we only have 25 minutes left, so I hate to change bosses now.
I mean, people have killed it, so
Let's just we still haven't gotten our CC down, so let's just use the rest of this time to practice that CC shit. Yeah.
yeah. So far, most of our wipes have been to fucking up the ads, not. You know,
I mean, again, do
tank
you
that's
want us
come
to
after we fuck
wait?
up the ads.
Because
No,
we
no, no, no.
CC them and then they immediately get broken. It seems every
So-
single time.
Spam will CC, you should just spam.
It's
I
we
think
got
why
now
are we
have-
taking why are we
push.
taking the bear to where the shades spawn? I
because
think that
we
might
are. I'm not changing the tactic. Okay, get
They
this. There's
spawn
4
off
mages.
the bear.
Be...
Yeah, they spawn based on where the bear is. Okay, stop. Just we have 4 mages. Okay, the hunters are assigned to do the initial CC. If it breaks, mages, your sole job is to re-CC those things. That is it. Like even if it sacks some of your DPS, I don't care about DPS right now. People have killed
Galk,
it
you're going to be
forever.
responsible for watching the one that spawns closest to Diamond. Karagrin, you're responsible for watching the one that spawns closest to Circle. Make sure you're standing in a position that allows you to CC that ad.
Copy.
So Galk close to Diamond, Karagrin close to Circle. Feast is down. Get it real quick, and ready check is going out. All right, everyone's ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Begin. Margot, make them bleed.
Not enough people on that one.
Ready for the ad.
Souls up.
Shade's coming.
Get ready to CC.
Shades out. Rip soul. Soul's out.
Kill the soul. Try not to aim the arrows at Detton, guys. I know it's hard to see where he is.
What stacks?
60.
20.
Alright, moving towards the ads. And grip the ads in.
Rip soul.
Use stuns to keep them locked.
Soul's up.
I got triangle.
Shades are coming out. New shades.
Good. Stabilize. Heal Detton. Heal Detton. Recenter. Reset. Spread out, please, for the spread shots.
I'm out of cooldowns.
Repoly. Repoly.
I got it.
New souls up.
I think he's breaking it. Repoly.
It's too close to people.
Got it.
Alright, Barghast is about to go down, then we're gonna immediately swap into run the ads once Barghast dies. Alright, move back to the ads. Get that further one gripped in.
CTs.
And then this is basically where we're gonna start tanking the next guy.
Should we maybe get Omo up? No, fuck.
Yeah. Get Leto
We should
up.
get Leto up.
He died. Remember? So that.
I'll take Bear Boy Leto unless you want. Just take what you want.
I got the boss.
Alright, everyone position yourselves behind the tanks. Get to the walls with this nasty shit. Well, behind into the sides of the tanks. So we kind of want to be in a circle around them.
We
And
have
then,
another D-Race.
guys, kite counterclockwise. If we have a res, get Omo up.
We don't.
So try to get the shit as close to the other shit that's on the ground as possible.
Dropping Healing Tide in the purple circle.
Tanks, we really need to try to get these. We're trying to go like kiting along the edge of the straight so that we can like continually drop the ship behind us.
Don't forget
And we're trying to
Hellstones.
move. We're trying. So the plan was to move Hecatus every like 20 seconds. Is that not doable? Because right now we're spamming
It's
him.
not. It's not.
Yeah, you got to do it more often than that.
I can certainly slow him down.
Healing Tide in 7 seconds.
Because right now, if it's consistent damage, it doesn't allow the healer to effectively use cooldowns.
We can
So-
swap. We can swap. I can take the dog. I can take physical better.
Talk about
Try
it
down.
after.
Let's swap now.
All right, good job on
Taunted.
dropping shit. Keep Leto up. Keep Leto
Stay
up.
focused. We got it.
Always try to get your shit as close to the shit that's already on the ground. Try to re-spread out, guys. We're get really clustered on the boss's ass. Get towards the walls. Spread out so you're spreading that spread shot damage. Good, just kill the huntsman.
Damn, look at that.
Stay spread out. Stay spread out.
I thought this was impossible.
Want to buy mana?
Obviously, CCing was what was
Well, we didn't kill it
impossible.
yet, so let's
Heals
not get
up.
too excited.
Yep. Just
Keep the tanks alive. Stay spread out. Resituate. Some people are still stacked really close together. We can get some more people on that far side of the room. Everyone's still really close to the brown shit on the ground. Melee, if some of you can try to swap over, maybe. Try to spread out a little bit.
That's cool magic, man.
Good shit.
Good job.
God, I'm so tired of getting conduit.
World first.
Holy crap, that was stressful.
When do I get with?
Yeah.
All I
It's
had
fun,
to do
though.
was show up.
Weapon.
Still in combat. There we go.
Where to next?
Fitting in.
Zyma, the artificer.
Let's
I mean,
clear
he's got a
trash
lot of
to it.
mechanics, so we can basically just smack him once or twice.
Clearing trash is gonna take like.
yeah.
10
Let's
minutes.
just call it here.
I was more talking about Lego or BOEs, but whether 10 minutes.
I mean, really, Hungering has way less mechanics to learn.
Either way, we're not learning one tonight.
Are we even going back into heroic?
So
We
the
plan
goal,
to.
if you guys watch the post, okay, if everything goes according to plan, we will go back into heroic on Monday. However, my priority is to clear normal to get everyone their Lego recipes because there's a lot of people where their shit comes off the last bosses. So on Sunday we're going into normal, hot and heavy. We're gonna try and clear as much as we can.
We
using
are
those
starting
Legos.
from the lockout that we already have from the heroic team. So there are a couple bosses that are obviously already killed on that lockout. If you have a Lego that drops from one of those bosses being Artificer, Hungering Destroyer, King, let us know so we can try to reprioritize what order and re-clear them as we have time. And that could also influence which heroic boss we
fine now.
decide to work on once we have hopefully gotten through normal.
Which bosses are dead again?
Of the ones we have not yet killed in heroic, Sun King, Artificer, and Hungering Destroyer.
Okay, thank you.
So we will be starting with Council and Darkfane. So please look at Council and Darkfane, and then we will be doing the last three, which are all in direct order. So Council,
Okay.
Darkfane, and then Sludfished forward.
And as a
Good
quick
job on
remi-
these bosses tonight.
as a quick reminder before everyone goes, okay, make sure you are early and on time. I don't want a repeat of what we had today. Sunday's our mandatory day, which means the entire Mythic team will be here. So let's be early, get summons out, and we're going at 7, 8. Sorry, 8.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah.
I'm not
8
Eastern
o'clock
time out.
Eastern is the time we are planning to be, doing boss explanations for a poll. We would like to be starting sooner than that. And the rule for heroic is if for some reason you are late, if you were not here to hear the boss explanation, you will not be invited until we are ready to start working boss because we're not going to reteach you. So if you're here and you're just stuck in the queue, make sure you're in Discord listening so that you can come in. If you're not going to get invited until we're on a new boss because we're not going to waste time re-explaining. And that's gonna apply to any new bosses we're doing.
Quick and efficient. Anyway, good job tonight, guys. So y'all have a good night.
Who wants to
Great
do
job.
Mythic 0 or Mythic Plus?
And if anyone has resources to put towards feast or cauldrons, such as Nightshade, please toss those in the guild bank. We'll have the recipe to actually do real cauldrons on Sundays. And I made a bunch more feasts, but we can always use more fish specifically. Those are always the harder materials to get and the more expensive materials. So if you got a
looks
fishing
like
rod,
the market is resetting on legendaries, by the way. If you want to start doling out mats, they're reasonable to start crafting again.
we will. Galk is tracking the market. We're seeing how that's going. Make sure you're using
Cool. Well,
the
this is
Lego
all
request
announcements
form. If
that's all
you
that
need your
care
Lego,
about, so.
make sure you're looking at what rank
was
you
fun.
should be crafting it at. No